It's mid-afternoon, St. Johns County. I'm the Philosopher Pirate, and this is Florida at Large. My new gifted replacement headset. It's great because I can charge it. I can just put it in the case, and the case will charge the headset about 3 times. The problem is it doesn't stay connected as well as the broken one, the broken Bluetooth headset that was damaged in the crash. And it doesn't read the phone number to me when I have an incoming call. Now, that doesn't matter right now because my phone is broken, but it was a very nice gift, and hopefully I'll be able to use it more in the future. Like I said, it's not as good as the other one. I do like the fact, though, that it charges in the case. So if I put my headset in my pocket in the case, it will return to full charge. So it may defeat the purpose of carrying. I was carrying 2 of these in the past and swapping them when one would be dead and then charge the other one. So maybe I can just buy another one of these. But again, I don't like the fact that it doesn't stay connected. It keeps disconnecting from the Bluetooth. Seems like it always wants to negotiate a new connection or something, whereas the other one just was paired. And the other one, I've it paired to 2 different devices because I use one of my devices completely on Wi-Fi, and then I use another one, on the mobile network. So I don't know. That's my equipment thing. You've seen the keyboard in the last video. This is like my 3rd video, maybe, where I'm consuming an adult beverage. I'm just sipping on it, folks. I'm under the weather, and it's warm. It's just my throat. I'm sick. I thought I just had hay fever, allergies. I have a slight fever. Apparently, it's something that's going around. Yeah, it's warm. But you know what? It's better than water right now. Helping soothe my throat. Hopefully, I'll start feeling better. My arm has been killing me today. I think, it was feeling better. Now it's not. I mean, the numbness is returning to my fingertips. Today I just mainly wanted to do a video to let everyone know that, because I did get a couple emails. I didn't get arrested. Folks, I have no criminal record. I don't even have I think I said it in the last video, but I don't have a speeding ticket. I don't have a traffic ticket. I don't have parking tickets. I'm essentially a goody 2-shoes. As far as that goes. But, I'm not, I'll go hang out in a biker bar all day long. I mean, I mind my own business. That's what everybody should do. I've really lost my faith in government. Really, law enforcement has gone way downhill with me. I was a big proponent of law enforcement and government. You know what? The problem is, when I was in my 20s, I respected, it would be an honor for me to meet, an honor to meet a senator, a representative. It would be an honor. You know what? If Mr. Donald Trump walked up right now, I would give him hell about, his spokeswoman, spokesperson, whatever the hell she is, husband, Mr. Riccolo, big real estate developer, 29 years her senior or whatever in age. I don't care about that age difference thing in their relationship. That's their business. But he's a big real estate developer. She should not be going up to the podium and talking about the homeless. Majority of people that help me with things like this are homeless or semi-homeless. They don't have hardly any extra money, and they're helping me. This has been my experience. That this Mr. Riccolo, whatever, I don't want to say what I'm thinking because I want to keep this channel clean. He's not helping me. But you know what? I got semi-homeless people living out of their vehicles because they can't afford a dwelling and a vehicle. Talked about that in other videos. Veterans helping this guy because they know I'm a good guy. They can barely afford to feed themselves, and they're helping me. That's the way I've always been. But yet I got these rich, fuds, as I've called them in my other videos, like Mr. Riccolo, the spokesperson's husband, is he helping the homeless with his own money? No, he wants to institutionalize the homeless. He wants to throw them into camps. Now, folks, I don't want these tent cities. In Orlando, it's really despicable. I mean, it's terrible. Tallahassee, you see it there too. You know, there's a lot of people that are in these places because they have nowhere to go. Okay, now, some of them it's economic. Some of them, like registered sex offenders, and I'm not supporting these people, by the way, but nobody wants them in their neighborhood. They can't get a job. They can't get financing. Where are they supposed to go? You know, we've outcast them from society. So where, and then we complain when they're homeless. Are we stupid? Okay. Those are the people that should be institutionalized. The registered sex offenders. I would estimate that about 20% of the homeless that I've experienced are some type of registered sex offenders or have some type of mental issues. They do need some help. Honestly, folks, they do. I wouldn't mind if they were helped, but leave the homeless veterans alone. Leave the vagabonds, the people that want to be homeless. There's a certain group of people that just want the freedom. And most of them, you say, well, they're lazy. Well, you know what, folks? Most of them are over 60. I actually talk to the homeless. Mr. Trump is not talking to the homeless. He's off in La La Land. He can't even decide from each day what he's going to do next because he keeps changing his mind. Nobody can depend on anything. How can a business plan make a 5-year plan? They can't. I don't want to get political, but this Ricola and his wife, they're out in left field. They need to spend some time with the homeless. That's one group I can speak highly of because I've been around them. And I don't mean highly in a high regard. I can speak because I have high knowledge of their activities, of the way they are, because I've been around them. I've been around them for months. I've been off grid for, I guess, 2 years now. I don't know. I lost track. I think I'm going on 2 years. Okay. You got to realize that these people are real people. And most of them are just broke. And they're not able to work. They're over 60. Honestly, folks, I can't get a job. Nobody will hire me at my age, and I haven't reached that age yet, being in my 60s, but nobody's hiring me. Who's going to hire them? Okay? If they're living in their car, who is going to hire them? And then when they get hired, did they lose some of their Social Security? Does it affect their military pension? Does it affect their disability income? All that stuff gets screwed up. And then everybody, well, these big, these rich F's, these rich fuds like Mr. Ricola, the spokeswoman's husband, he doesn't care. He has somebody bring him food. He's got errand boys and errand girls. He's got personal assistants. Give it a rest. Go spend some time with the homeless, you rich fuds, including Mr. Trump. Then you can start writing your executive orders. Because you know what? I don't have the time for you. I'm going through enough of my stuff with a corrupt local government, let alone dealing with an out-of-touch, corrupt federal government. Get it together, folks. You're a bunch of losers. Why am I smarter than all of you? And I'm some broke guy stuck in a broken-down van, and I'm smarter than all of you. And so are most of the people watching this video, if not all of them. You're a bunch of idiots, and if you think we're falling for your stupidity, you're even more stupid. There we go, folks. I guess that was probably a good rant. I don't really do that, but you know what? I'm going to be doing that more because I'm really angry. I really am. I am super, super angry that I have been effed over by the system. I have worked hard all my life, and I have just had enough. Absolutely had enough. So, it's mid-afternoon, St. Johns County. I'm the Philosopher Pirate, and this is Florida at Large.